Hey guys, Tripwire here. New video to play today, which is The Crew, another closed beta that I've managed to get into. This one I've been really looking forward to, as I do enjoy my racing games. And when they said that you can travel across the whole of the North US, that was quite appealing. So let's have a look and see what we've got. Right. So currently, zoom in. Right, so this is the main map screen. As you can see, got quite a lot of the map here available.
是可以叫调同步的。
So currently I'm in the Midwest, so I thought for this video we could take a nice trip to Las Vegas. Right. So waypoint. And in we go.
So, how'd it go?
Good. Troy's moving on St. Louis, and I'm his weapon of choice.
Looks like you've got a road trip ahead of you. Set a waypoint for St. Louis. I'll keep tracking you from here. Oh, and be careful around Troy. He's got a bad rap sheet.
Great. I'll be in
Okay.
touch.
So, as you can see, the game is very nice looking. What I haven't shown, because I've played a bit of this already, is that you do a few missions at the start and then you get to pick one of 4 cars. I chose this particular car because personal preference, I suppose. I do have to say that I prefer this view. And let's just see how long it takes us to get to Las Vegas from where we are. I started off, well, when you start off, it's in Detroit. Right, let's get this on the road, no pun intended. As you can see, it is very pretty. I've been looking forward to this game for quite a while because, as I said earlier, I do enjoy racing games, and this one just seemed a little bit more... what's the word? Unique, I suppose. It's not very often you get a game with this sort of scale. The handling of the cars is also very nice. When you get to choose the 4 cars that I mentioned, you do have the ability to test drive them, and they do all have different handling and different feeling to how they take corners and feel on the road. Let's see if we can get a bit of NOS going. Ooh. Typical bloody bands. And I believe I missed a turn in. Yeah, I was saying to one of my other gamer friends that have got the access to this, that it's very strange to see a game with the navigation above the road. As you can see with the blue line above. And if I do it a little better, you can see it much more now. The blue line above the road, it's very different to what you normally get within games like this. It's normally on the road. At first this put me off a little bit, but I actually find it makes it a lot easier to focus on where you're driving rather than looking down. Whoa! That was very close. As it seems to be becoming quite popular in a lot of racing games, sorry about that, there's driver level, as you can see on the left, which is currently level 6. This is only after an hour or two of playing. And you have car level, which is across all cars. At the moment, on the left hand side of the screen it says 58, which is not bad. Driver level, it's basically your overall level for the game. The car level is what lets you do certain missions. A previous go on this, I was playing with one of my friends who I have also on YouTube. Big World of Warcraft player, this one. He is though. It's done so that if missions of a set level, so there's one mission which I couldn't join him on because my car level wasn't high enough. It was about 20, I think, and I was about 12. So that's one reason why the missions in this game are helpful. They do boost your levels quite considerably. There is a storyline as well for the solo campaign, which you can do a few of the missions with co-op. I've done a few of the missions. It's your average racing storyline basically. As you can see, it is very populated with traffic. There are pedestrians as well in the cities, and no, you cannot hit them. They jump out of the way, unfortunately. If you want that sort of game, you're best off playing Grand Theft Auto, which will be coming to PC, as we know, most of us now know, which is a good thing because I didn't really want to play it on consoles. I like being able to mod the games with additional cars and features, and no, not for hacks. That's like adding in the cars that I prefer. Like GTA 3, I used to add in the Turtle van, 18 van, the DeLorean from Back to the Future. One thing about PCs that I do prefer over consoles as well is obviously the improved quality of the image. Apparently we're 29 miles away from Las Vegas. So that just shows the sort of level that we're getting on, or the scale we're getting in this game. Once you've visited the place, it does give you the option to fast travel. Which will save obviously a lot of time. So if you have to drive every time you want to get to a certain place, it's going to take a lot of time. I don't know how long it's going to take me to drive this distance, but hopefully it won't take too long. As you can see on the top left of the screen there, there's just up to the left, there's a user or player, Oligaster0374. Seem to be getting quite close to him. Whether he's coming this way, I can't tell, but that's what the players look like on the screen. If there's one nearby, the name will pop up with distance away. And he's now most wanted apparently, so I'm not sure what he's up to, but he's in a bit of trouble by the looks of it. Oh, there he is. We'll leave him to it, shall we? And here we have the next area. Oh, they might be after me now if I'm not careful. Wait a second. Let's see if we can find a road sign. Jackson. And is that Teton or Teton Village? I don't live in America, so I'm not sure how it's pronounced. And there goes Olegaster. This is the way we want to go. Looks like we're going through a tunnel. But yeah, the scale of this game is incredible. It's absolutely huge. It makes Burnout Paradise, one of the other videos I've been doing, look tiny in comparison. I will be doing some more videos on that, by the way, as I do love that game and I've still got a lot to play on it yet, so I figured I'd upload some of the footage for you guys. Looks like it's going to take us quite a while to get there. We're still at 23 miles to drive. What I'll do is I'll pull over in a moment and I'll... Oops. Ah yes, if there is an option where if you do go off-road during a race or while you're driving around, you can hold down... Well, for me it's B because I'm using my Xbox pad to control it. You can hold down B or whatever key it is using if you're using a keyboard, and it will reset you back to the track, but that does come at a cost. The more you use it, the more expensive it will cost you, because it does cost you money which you earn through doing missions and events. Let's just pull over a second. Get out of the way of the traffic. Right, so as you can see, quite a nice view. Seems Olegaster might be coming our way. Oh yes, I was going to show. There is a menu which you can bring up, which shows people currently in session, friends who are in the current crew, which is the whole part of the game. You can have a crew driving with you, and you can see where they are on the map at all times. And there's just obviously the all option. Right, for the rest of the trip I shall go into in car. I do find it adds more immersion to this if you're in the car, but that's just my personal preference. Right. I've noticed it is getting quite dark in here, so just pull over a second. Let's see if I can sort that. Give me a sec. There we go, that's better. Right, and off we go. 21 miles to go. Right. Yeah, if the full game's as good as this, then I will be buying it as soon as possible after release. I'm a bit dubious about the retail release though, because of issues that Ubisoft have had with their PC games. Quite often they're either broken or just don't seem to want to work on an AMD machine, which is what I have. Watch Dogs being the main one with that. Before anyone criticises my choice of... Oops. Focus on the road. Before anyone criticises my choice of processor, it is my first gaming PC, well, first PC built for gaming, and the price was too good to refuse, basically. If you go onto my About section on my channel, you will see my spec. Yes, I do have an ATI graphics card, which I will be upgrading as soon as possible to NVIDIA. What would be quite nice is if this game added Oculus Rift support. Not sure if they would even consider that, or if it's even an option for Ubisoft, but it would be quite cool to be able to drive across America inside the car view with an Oculus Rift. For those of you that are interested in the Oculus Rift, there is a piece of technology called Leap Motion that will be released. It's for motion control, so you basically move your hands and it picks up on it and uses that as the controls. Leap Motion have basically now revealed a device which allows you to attach the Leap Motion device to the Oculus Rift so that it picks up on your hands while you're wearing it, which is very cool. Get out of the way. Well, the Gaster seems to... Oh shit. See, you can skip that movie, which is quite nice. If you don't want to see the crash every time, you can skip it, which I'll have to remember to do. Unfortunately, driving to Las Vegas means that if at any point my friend decides to come on and want to do some racing, if I can't fast travel back, it's going to be a long way back. Although we are only 15 miles away, so that's not too bad. What I'll do is when I get off this freeway, I'll see if I can put it in somewhere. God damn it. See, normally I'm not this bad, I don't crash that often, but it's difficult to talk to a camera and drive at the same time. Ooh, we have a cement mixer, and he slots through. Words of Ace Ventura, like a glove.
All units are reporting a dangerous driver in the area. Pursue on side.
Don't you dare. Yeah, the more damage you cause to other vehicles and pedestrians, if you make them jump out of the way, the more you will attract the police, which obviously is not a good thing, unless you like causing a bit of mischief. Hey, son of a... Now, living in the UK, it's very strange driving on this side of the road. You'd think I'd be used to it playing the racing games that I have in the past, but when it comes to a game like this, where you've actually got to drive across America, even if it isn't to scale, it's still very strange. Can I get a jump off that? Yes, I can, and I've just missed the frickin' turn in. Finish a stunt combo. Ah. Yeah, I know, shut up. Right. 11 miles away. Aha! We're currently in Salt Lake City. That's actually quite cool. Let's go out of the car view a minute so we can get a better look around. Yeah, see the pedestrians, though, if you try and hit one, they jump out of the way. And it does bring up,
The 911 call cites a vehicle driving erratically. All patrols be on
if I
alert.
could just find somewhere to pull in. Yeah, here will do. Don't worry, bitch. Right. You can bring up the map if you wish. This is where most of your mission choices will be. As you can see, we're currently in Salt Lake City. You zoom out. So we've travelled from I think it was St. Louis that I was in, all the way over to Salt Lake City. And then we'll be moving down to Las Vegas. Apollo Gaster's most wanted again. He's a little bugger, isn't he? But yeah, so as you can see up here, lots of different icons. This is where I spent most of my time yesterday trying it out. You can, if I zoom in, there we have Detroit. We've got the flame symbol, which is the car tuner. We've got the car dealer, which is where you get to choose your one of your first 4 cars from. We've got the HQ, where you deal with your progression, upgrading the car. There's a number of other things like choosing perks, but improving certain aspects of the driving experience. These here are the events, and each one rewards you with a car part which can improve. So as you can see, where's one of them? This one, I believe I got gold, I think, got first place on, so I got the top thing. So if I do it now, I won't get any impact at all on my vehicle. Whereas over here, I've got silver. Now the next one was down in St. Louis, which was yes, down here, making a ghost, which would give me a ECU for my car, which would improve my car level by 3. It also give me some experience and some money as well. You've got random throughout the map. There are random little things like jump skills and doing slaloms down the road, going a certain speed down the road for a certain distance, staying a racing line, jumping again. All sorts of different ones just while you're driving around. So here we have the East Coast. See, I should have actually gone to New York. It's a bit closer. And it'd be quite cool to head over to Long Island. And if I did go to New York, just down from there, we have Miami. I think that'll be next on my list. Okay, so I zoom back out. Oh. Looks like I was getting myself confused. It's not LA we're going to, it's Las Vegas. I want to see how well they've got the casinos all in there. But yeah, there's quite a large map, as you can see. It's one of the biggest I've seen in a racing game. Makes Grand Theft Auto tiny in comparison as well. And that's normally got a pretty big map. But anyway, just exit the map screen. Right. what I'll do is while I'm in the cities, I'll drive around in this view just so I can get a better look at the city and enjoy the view basically. And then when I'm out driving long distances, I'll go in car. Ooh. Almost red light there. Looks like Oligast has followed me here. It's just over, just under a mile away. Not sure what he's up to, or who he is, but that's the nice thing about having a large map like this with lots of sort of random players. It makes it feel more, not say realistic, but more enjoyable. There's just the fact that there's other players just randomly driving around the map that you could come into contact with. Admittedly, at the moment he's the only one that I've seen on the map, other than a couple at the start when I first started the video. Well, I think once released there'll be a lot more people. Hopefully their servers can take it. But yes, we're now under 10 miles to go. And as you can see, the scenery has changed again. Ooh, what do we have here? I find it hard to believe that... ambulance. That's quite cool that they've added ambulances in. Hey! Yeah, goodbye. Oh, crikey. That was just my own error then, not because I was talking, because I wasn't. No excuses for that. Oligaster is now just over 3 miles away, so I'm guessing he's not actually following us. I'm hoping that it doesn't take too long to get to Las Vegas, because I don't want it to take up too much time of the video of me recording this. Although that is quite the view. We're now getting into sort of Las Vegas sort of scenery now. And I'm sure that that truck that's jumped, I'm going to have to go back and watch that. Jumping trucks, whatever next. Right, so 5 miles to go almost. Cheeky shit. Now, I'm not sure what America's roads are like. In the UK, we drive on the left. If you want to overtake, we move to the right-hand column. I don't know if it's the same for America, where you drive on the right-hand side, but in the left lane, and overtake on this part, or if you drive on this part and then overtake on the left. Oh, that's one thing I had never found out. I suppose I'll have to one day, because I do plan on going to America. Having not been to any Comic Cons, I would like to attend one. San Diego being the main one. Would be nice to get the chance to meet Markiplier as well. Ooh, we are here. Right, let's get out of the car. This is quite cool. I'm not sure what sort of branding this game has. We've just got any official logos all over the place, but screw the traffic lights for a minute. Casino Street. Las Vegas Strip, here we go. Oh, look at it all in the distance. We have the, it looks like a circus casino. Oh, another player. The fashion mall. So I'm driving the wrong way, but if I just do this, it'll just, there we go. For some reason it's now gone a bit off the scale for the distance. Right. Waypoint hit. So let's have a look around. We have the Colosseum. Colosseum free show. Ooh, on the left over here we've got the... Ooh, someone broken down. Oh, unfortunately you can't look up. But yes, you can just see the base there of the Eiffel Tower, of the Las Vegas Eiffel Tower.
A 911 call signs a vehicle driving erratically. All patrols be on alert.
I think that's me they're after. Welcome to Manhattan. Yeah, I've not seen any official branding yet, so I don't think Ubisoft have stuck any in. Which is just a shame as it has realism, but also it's nice not to see advertisements shoved in your face. Right, so let's see if we can get a bit of speed going around this place. So there's the next turn in there. Oh, not great. Took that one a bit too sharply. Ooh, do we have a monorail?
Your car is a wreck. Come back to HQ for repairs.
Really? Just so you know, HQ is back in Detroit, so... Oh, hello. I think he's checking out who I was. And he's not following, so that's good. What's that? Wynn Palace. I'm guessing that's a casino. Right. Well, that's Las Vegas. Yeah, so there you have it. That's St. Louis to Las Vegas in half an hour. Not very realistic, I know, but you can see what the game is like. You've seen the graphical quality, the detail they put into the map. I will be doing small videos on this, showing a few of the race elements and some of the events that you can do, but I shall leave that for the next video. So if you've enjoyed this, like and subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comment section if you want me to show you something in particular or if you have any questions. But yes, thank you all for watching, and I'll see all you guys in the next video. Bye.